people who are starting out in e-commerce, right, and let's say they're building their store now, their store's starting to make a bit of money, at what point of the journey would you recommend them to quit their job and focus on it full time? Because I know with e-commerce, a lot of the money has to get reinvested in order for the brand to grow. And if you start taking out profits from the beginning, then it limits your growth quite significantly. So at what point would you recommend people quit their job and focus on it full time?
So a lot of people ask me this question. It's a super difficult question to answer purely because you need so much context with it, right? Like if you're under 25 and you've got a good family situation and your parents are able to help you or maybe able to like pay for the rent, like let you live at home for free, then quit your fucking job, go full into it, right? As long as it's making a bit of money, you see the future potential. But if you're older and you're 30 or 40, you need to be able to find an e-commerce like revenue stream that is stable and is actually going to continue to like bring in money like every single fucking month. Like that's why like when people ask me this kind of question, I can't really recommend something like Facebook ads, because in my experience in Facebook ads, it's so up and down, it's so high stress, you always have to keep pushing, always finding new products. Like yes, you can make a lot of money, but it's very, very difficult, right? I mean, also it kind of depends on what position your job is. Like so there's some people that I've spoken to that's kind of, they try to get into Etsy, they try to get into stuff like this. They have very high paying jobs. Like if you're only like 10 G's a month with a 9 to 5, like that's a high paying job.
Yeah.
Like that's very high paying.
That's middle class.
Yeah, like that's very high paying, right? So like matching that income is difficult. Like 10K a month's not that hard, but it is kind of hard. Whereas if you're getting paid like 2 G's a month,
like working minimum wage.
2 G's a month, working minimum wage, you can fucking make that. Like you can definitely make that.
Yeah.
Like you could make that so easily. So it's very difficult to know when you should do that. I would, my personal kind of things, I'm very conservative, I'm very safe. Like personally, it's just me. Like I don't like to spend big, I don't like to have big overheads. So I'd say the first thing is like, how much money can you realistically live on each month, and try and reduce your overheads as much as possible. And then just like, if your e-commerce business is earning like double that each month and you have a buffer of money saved, say you need a G a month to live. If you got like 12 G's saved and you're earning like 2 G's a month profit from your e-com business, you're fucking safe. Like you're set, right? You got a year to figure it out if it stops.
Yeah.
But I mean, or maybe some people would like the pressure of just dropping their job and just going all into it. Like that's personally not me, but
yeah, that can work for a lot of people, putting their back against the wall. The only thing with e-commerce is a lot of time people run into liquidity issues, right? Where, you know, maybe they have to pay off the ads and they don't get paid out for another couple of days. So now they have a few days where they're not making money, and keep running into these issues significantly cuts into your profits. So yeah, you have to sort of weigh up the options, right? Of like you said, on paper, being realistic of, should I actually quit my job right now?